Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, Fit with Julia. My name is Julia, and today I'll be showing you a Romanian deadlift tutorial. I will be showing both the beginner version, a bodyweight deadlift, and I will be adding some resistance in the form of dumbbells to advance it a little bit too, to show you that version as well. So before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more weekly videos and leave me a kind like and comment if you enjoyed it. But without further ado, let's get to it. So if you're very new to exercise or haven't really done Romanian deadlifts before, it's good to practice the range of motion of the exercise first, get the proper form down to reduce your risk of injury when you do add resistance. So let's get started. Start with your feet hip width apart. I'll show you from the side. Keep a soft bend in your knees and place most of the weight into your heels. Okay, this is a hinging motion, so we will be pushing the hips back. But before we do, make sure that your shoulders are back and down. Make sure they're not rounding forward, okay? Back and down, back is nice and flat. Keep the core drawn in. Make sure your ribs are drawn in too. Make sure you're not flaring like this. Your lower back is not arching. Everything is drawn in, okay? You can keep your hands at your chest or you can let them hang as long as your shoulders are back and down, okay? And we're going to go down as far as our hamstring range of motion will permit, and as long as we can keep a flat back. Okay, so let's push the hips back, keeping the weight in our heels. You can wiggle your toes if you want to make sure that you're putting the weight in your heels. Pushing the hips back as far as your hamstrings will allow. Then squeeze your glutes, press through the heels, and push the hips back forward to an extension. Okay, let's recenter. Shoulders back and down. Core drawn in, ribs drawn in, weight in the heels, push the hips back, squeeze the glutes, and come back to the top. Okay, I'll go through a couple more times just so you can see this version. If you want to stretch in the hamstrings, squeeze the glutes, and come back. Okay, and I'll add some resistance if you're a little bit more advanced or ready to try this version. Let's grab that pair of dumbbells. You could use one heavier one or two lighter ones, whatever your fitness level is, but same thing applies. Shoulders back and down, weight in the heels, soft bend in the knees, feet are about hip width apart. We're pushing the hips back, keeping that flat back, and pushing forward. Okay, back and forward. And when you have this resistance up front, it's very easy to fold forward. So that's why it's very important to keep the shoulders back and down, really maintain that flat back so you don't damage your back, okay? Down and up. It's very easy to power this exercise with the upper body and not feel it in the glutes. But when you really press that weight into the heels and keep that back nice and flat, it's very helpful in activating the glutes, feeling that stretch in the hamstrings. Okay, so that was just a quick little tutorial on how to do a Romanian deadlift, and I hope that was helpful. Make sure to share this with someone else who might be starting along their journey or could use a little bit of help with their form. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more weekly videos and leave it a kind like and comment if this helped you out in any kind of way. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.